Now that we've looked at creating a database, let's look at data types before we go on to creating tables. So here's a few of the data types we get. We'll go through everything, but for now I want to just look at the ones that are circled in purple. These are the ones we use most. If you want to look at the others, there will be a separate page with just the data types. So now let's go look at varchar, which we use for names, int, which we use for whole numbers, datetime, which we use for dates and times, and money, which goes up to 4 decimals. I'm going to declare a temporary variable just to show you how these data types work. So with varchar, you have to say how many characters you want to allow. Since it uses the same amount of bytes to store up to 255 characters, we'll just go with 255. And let's just say the value is James. Now if we go select it, it will return James as the value. We can use this for numbers and anything that's close to the English alphabet, so any E with a stripe or anything like that. But if we want to use numbers, you should rather use ints because then you can add the numbers together without converting. So an integer will be a full number. And you'll see it comes back. But if we add a decimal, it will just ignore it. It won't round up or down. It just deletes that part. It goes up to about 2 billion, but after that, you'll have to use a big int because you'll get an overflow. With datetime, you can give it a date, and a time, and it will return it in a datetime format. And lastly, we look at money. This can only store up to 4 decimal points, so as you can see, it will round up or down depending on what you give it. And that's these 4 data types. In the next video, we'll look at using this to create a table.
Our sponsors, Help, MyDatabaseIsSlow.com, specializes in making slow databases run faster. Contact them. They may be able to help.